What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a collection video. I'm going to be showing you guys my collaboration decks. Now, what is a collaboration deck? It's essentially a deck that is made up of many artists. So if there's 78 cards, for example, in a tarot deck, each card would be from an artist, meaning 78 different artists collaborated together to come up with that deck, or at least the artwork for that deck. So I'm going to show you the collaboration decks that I currently own in this video. First, I have the Ostara Tarot. So the Ostara Tarot is illustrated by 4 different artists. I would say the art style of each artist is very similar, but they still have like their own touch to it, if that makes sense. One reason why I love collaborative decks or collaboration decks is because I get to see a different view from an artist, or I get to see into the mind kind of an artist. I like dissecting art, and by that I mean like breaking down what certain things could mean when it comes to like the color, the symbolism that they use within the artwork, what they might have been feeling, or the emotions that they were trying to bring across in the artwork. So to me personally, like each artist's card, for example, or artwork on the card is telling me like a different story from their eyes. Does that make sense? I like to tie it into like learning of everyone's psyche or everyone's way of thinking. Like to me, it's interesting to know what goes on in somebody's mind, especially when it comes to like imagination, creativity, dreams, for example, things like that. I find very interesting, and I think that's why, well, I know that's why I love art in general, and I think that's why I do favor collaborative decks, is because many artists can be involved, and that gives me a chance to see more artwork from a lot more people. Next we have Tarot of the Wild by 78 Tarot, and this is their animal deck. Oh my god, I forget that 78 Tarot likes to make their decks huge. What I love about the 78 Tarot decks in general is that they like to incorporate the name of the artists on each card. And I believe in the guidebooks they usually have where you can look up the artist. For example, like their social media, their own personal websites. And for the most part, the 78 Tarot decks are all limited edition. They, from what I know, never have done reprints of their decks. The 78 Tarot Animal deck is also my very first deck from them. I wish I knew about them sooner, because I'd love to have all of the decks from their collection or what they have released. Next we have the Corrupted Tarot by Wormwood Gaming. This one is a very dark and ominous deck, again of many artists, so each card is of a different artist. I think with like the exception of 2 or 3 artists that might have done 2 cards. I do also absolutely love the backs of this deck. Look how beautiful and holographic that is, although it's not fingerprint safe, unfortunately. Next is the Loaf Tarot, which is kind of the total opposite of the Corrupted Tarot. Why I say it's the opposite is because it's a very cutesy deck, as you can see from these cards to start off with. This deck is also very vibrant, but still captures that, I guess, darker emotions in some of the tarot cards. Oh, I forgot to mention the decks that I'm showing, it's like a mixture of tarot and oracle, but I'm pretty sure most of these are tarot. And again, I do love seeing the differences of art styles from every artist in each card. I know I didn't show the backs from some of the decks already, but the backs that look very holographic and pretty, I cannot not show you them. So this is the back of the Love Tarot. Very beautiful. These next 2 decks I did a video on not too long ago from filming this video. This is another deck from 78 Tarot. This is their 78 Tarot Magical. Tarot of the Fantastical. A lot of "ol" in there. I also ordered the Oracle deck to pair with this tarot deck. And just like the 78 Tarot Animal deck, these are not normal tarot size, so they're pretty huge. As previously mentioned, with the 78 Tarot Animal deck, they do like to put the names of the artists on the title in the bottom here, which I appreciate, giving credit to the artist, you know. It's really cool just seeing the different art styles from everybody. Like the one of the mermaid over here compared to the one next to it. Two totally different art styles. Well, actually all of these are totally different art styles too. But it's really neat to me that people have their own way of drawing and creating. So many different styles to look at and choose from. Also to help like see if your art is similar to others too. You might want to give them a follow or look at their art for inspiration. Not copy them, of course. Don't do that. This card is like the funniest one in this deck. It's just their face. I don't know what it is. When I saw that card, I could not help but laugh. If you didn't see my flip through video on this deck, go watch it because oh my god, that card is so funny. Here is the Oracle deck from 78 Tarot Magical as well, but this one is the Oracle deck version, so the Fool's Items Oracle. And even with the Oracle deck, they do again have the name of the artist on the bottom of each card. Not a fan of the glossy finish though, not gonna lie. It's just very slip and slidey, especially with these cards being bigger than normal tarot size. I absolutely love how they captured the glowy effect of the runes. I think that's a runes card. I can't really see it from here, but I like how they captured the effect that you would see on the actual crystal through their artwork. That's so cool. This is a long name for this one. Next we have the Light Gray Art Lab Cosmos' Tarot and Oracle deck. With this deck, it's also made up of many artists, like an artist per card, and they do have the name of the artist on each card. I believe it's towards the bottom, but it can sometimes be a little hidden from the artwork, like it sort of blends into it. With this deck specifically, I did mix the Oracle and the Tarot cards together, and each card in this deck also has their own keywords on the bottom here. But just like some of the other decks that you guys saw, because there is a different artist for each and every card here, at least for the most part from what I can remember, I just love seeing all of their different styles and different viewpoints on what they feel that card means to them or what they see in that card. Next we have the Voice of Tarot Vox Arcana, or the Vox Arcana Tarot. With the Vox Arcana Tarot, they don't have the artist's name on the cards, but they do mention them towards the back of the guidebook, and they also have their social media information as well as their website info, if they have a personal website. And then the last collaboration deck I have to show you in my collection is the Chromatic Fates Tarot. With the Chromatic Fates Tarot, they also include the name of the artist on the side of the card, sort of like on the border or the border that's surrounding the artwork, which I thought was also very cool. And they also include the artist's name as well as their social media links or their website, which may also have more of their artwork or some art pieces that they're trying to sell. And of course, it is always really nice when the artist is given credit for the obvious artwork that they put into a deck that's being created too. Well, that is it for this video, guys. That was all of my current collaborative or collaboration decks in my collection. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this video. And also, if you have any collaboration decks, let me know which ones you have, or respond with a VR, a video response to this tag. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!